Today, the Biden administration is fighting a federal judge's ruling in Texas to suspend the FDA's approval of mifepristone, one of the most commonly used drugs to end a pregnancy. But less than an hour after that ruling, another federal judge in a separate case in Washington state ordered the FDA to refrain from making any changes to that medication's availability. ABC's M. Nguyen sorts out the court battles.
This morning, dueling opinions from two federal judges casting the status of a key abortion medication into uncertainty. In Texas, U.S. District Judge Matthew Kacsmaryk ruled to suspend the FDA approval of mifepristone, a pill used in more than half the abortions in the U.S. Kacsmaryk indicated the FDA had ignored certain risks in approving the drug 23 years ago. The anti-abortion group that filed the lawsuit telling ABC News,
"We're happy to obtain that preliminary ruling from the district court, but we know obviously this is not the last stage and the last word on this issue, and we're ready to go to the next stage."
Almost simultaneously Friday, U.S. District Judge Thomas Rice in Washington state issued an injunction to protect the access of mifepristone. President Biden's administration furiously responding, saying the drug's approval was well supported by science and that this challenge comes too late, vowing to preserve access to the drug.
Every option is on the table.
The Justice Department immediately filing their appeal to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is set to weigh in this week.
This is not America. What you saw by that one judge in that one court in that one state, that's not America.
At least 13 states have mostly banned the use of the abortion pill. But if Kacsmaryk's ruling stands, Americans in states where abortion is legal also wouldn't have access to the medication. President Biden warning this is the next big step toward the national ban on abortion that Republican elected officials have vowed to make law in America. Leading medical organizations have condemned the Texas ruling to say the FDA-approved abortion pill is safe. And the Health and Human Services Secretary also warns the judge's decision could impact the FDA approval process for all drugs, from insulin to vaccines. M. Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
So going in depth, we're taking a look at how mifepristone works and the health implications of making it not accessible. It is a one-dose pill only approved for patients up to 10 weeks pregnant or 70 days. And it's meant to be paired with mifepristone, which is usually taken 24 to 72 hours after the first pill. If it isn't available, a patient could take multiple doses of mifepristone, but World Health Organization does recommend that. However, experts warn that it doesn't work as well alone. There are side effects, and taking more can make them worse. Now, the drug being debated in court, mifepristone, is used for things other than medication abortion as well. The doctors we spoke with said it's also used to help a patient pass a miscarriage or induce labor for a stillborn. And research shows it's been used for certain patients with Cushing's syndrome. That's a disorder where the body makes too much of the stress hormone cortisol over a long period of time.